Hi everybody, welcome back to Barbara's Den. I just wanted to share this quick video because I was just here watching the Breakfast Club interview with Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh discusses George Floyd protests plus the state of America. And as you would guess, none of it got discussed because the question Charlemagne asks, the questions DJ Envy asks, the fact that Rush Limbaugh said that he was told to talk to the Breakfast Club by who, I don't know. I think they sent him to try to wake up the black people as to what is going on in America. Now, I'm watching these protests and riots. From the first day, I did a video from the very first day of they having that little makeshift vigil for George, and there was only white women there, white people, no black people there. There was only like 6 of them. And then once they saw that, then after that, then protesters start coming out. And you look at what's the riots. It's white people that's breaking out the windows, that's starting the fires. That was obvious because that's all I saw. And then I saw, one of a few black people in the midst, but it's majority white people. And that's where Rush Limbaugh come in at. Rush Limbaugh is here to tell the Breakfast Club because they got, I guess they got a million, subscribers. I don't know how many subscribers he got, but I think it's about 1 million subscribers. Let me see. I'm trying to see how many subscribers the Breakfast Club got. I don't know how many they got. I think the Breakfast Club got somewhere like 1 million subscribers. At least 1 million, I'm not sure. Let me scroll through and see if get to the end I might see how many subscribers. Okay. I want to watch the trailer. I just want to see how many subscribers. I think they got 1 million. Somewhere near me. And I know they get millions of views on certain
black
topics.
people. I salute them. But why do you think they're out there, right?
On certain topics. Now, Rush Limbaugh came out and said that these people, he came out to tell them who the rioters are. And he's saying the rioters are Antifa. And this is what I've been saying. There are protesters and there are rioters. They're two separate groups of people. There are people protesting, and then there are rioters throwing rocks, knocking out windows. And I saw this video earlier of this girl. I think I did a little small video on it. They got these 2 black women. They're dressed up in all black, like some little black spy with hoodie and everything on, knocking out windows. And the girl saying, see these people knocking out the windows. She said, they're not black people, they're white people. So the girl confronts them, asking why they're doing that. And these ladies, and this girl followed these ladies around. She was going to prove that these are white people that's knocking out these windows. But what she really did was painted Black Lives Matter graffiti on the window. And the girl asked her, why are you doing that? They're out there protesting peacefully, and they are putting this stuff on the windows, and people gonna think it's black people doing it. This woman said out of her mouth, black people asked us to do this. That girl like, why would black people ask you to get a spray can and go spray Black Lives Matter on the window? Come on now. Now, with that point said, he said it's Antifa. Charlamagne them shut him down. They don't want to hear nobody no Antifa because he want to say 40 million people out of job, and it could be them. What makes you think 40 million jobless people, because of the COVID-19, is out here throwing rocks, throwing water bottles at police, knocking windows out and setting fires? That makes absolutely no sense. Now, I ain't never liked Rush Limbaugh, but Charlamagne and DJ Envy, these two people are just like, they were so annoying with their questions. And he said something when they were talking about white supremacy and all of that. He said, he don't know about no white supremacy. So that tells me that's a talking point for black people, to blame white people for everything. And like he's saying, what happened to them as far as being pulled out of cars, shot at by police because they're black. Like Rush Limbaugh said, no, that didn't happen to him either. But he said, but he was chased by police. And Charlamagne tell him to stop. I'm like, why you allow a man on your shoe, you're not going to let him talk? My thing is this. I might not believe and agree with what you're saying, but I'm not going to ask the dumbest questions. Like, and these people, and now when I say, well, why in the world would they ask Rush Limbaugh to go talk to the Breakfast Club? And he described, you can go back and listen to it, you can describe why he was told to, he going to describe why he was told to talk to them, talk to the Breakfast Club. I guess he talked to the Breakfast Club to show how just, what's the word, just the thinking process. Rush Limbaugh really broke down DJ Envy, Charlamagne, thinking process. The way they think is not reality. You want to talk about 40 million unemployed people rioting, setting fires, knocking out windows, when this man point blank telling you it's Antifa. He said Antifa are violent people. He said they're the violent people. The protesters are not violent people, which is the majority of the protesters. They are white and black people. White and black people coming together like in the 60s with Martin Luther King and the Black Panther and all of that. White people come together. This is happening again. White people coming together with black people. But like Rush said, there are violent people that are rioters. Protesters are not rioters. The rioters are amongst the protesters to escalate things. And then once it escalates, the police come in and start arresting black people. So, and I guess they arrest white people too. But when you look around, they're like these students in their car, I guess trying to get home, and they get stopped and pulled out of their cars and abused. These young black students, which makes absolutely no sense. People out here doing stuff, but it's the black people that are getting brutalized, dragged, and arrested for doing nothing. They didn't do absolutely nothing but just trying to get home from school, I guess. I don't know what school they're going to, because school shut down for COVID. But they say they're students. So I don't know what schools, I don't even know how you even know that they look like kids, so I can understand why you call them students. Because they were very young people. Dragged the poor girl out the car and tearing the car, trying to get the boy out the car. That make absolutely no sense. Why would the police do that to innocent people driving through? That don't got nothing to do with the thing. Like he say, Which in this man come down from where, or his little white world, wherever he at, come down here to talk to these people. And he couldn't say too much about the George Floyd protest. This thing went from not being about George Floyd protest to being a argument between Rush Limbaugh and Charlemagne and DJ Envy about what's happening to black people. Like he say, stuff happened to white people too. And he said, what is this thing? Well, he said it's called life. Stuff happens to everybody. It's just that what happened to black people happened to black people. What happened to white people happened to white people. Hispanic happened to Hispanic. Asians, China, all over the way. What happens to you happens to you because of life. It's what's happening to you. Now, I think I hear somebody else will mention about the white supremacy thing. Even black people are saying white supremacy thing is something that it's just something we should stop saying. Because apparently they don't think what happened to black people is white supremacy. Like he said, it's a system of it's a structure that's put up to make black people life hard. People make black people life hard. Think about it. You go put in for a job. You get turned down for whatever cockamamie reason. You go in a store. You get treated for whatever reason. You can go in a black store and get treated bad. You go in a white store and they don't want to serve you. They treat you. The only thing people care about is money. I don't have those issues because I'm not in that space where all of that crap happens to me. I see prejudiced people. My thing is, if you don't like me, I don't like you. I come into your store and I feel this strong racist or animosity from the people in the restaurant, whether they're black or white, especially if they're white. I leave. I don't even entertain a thought of staying there. If I have felt that in there, but there was nothing that affected me, because when I felt the animosity, I left. Why would you even go in a store? Certain jobs you can't get, create your own jobs. But I cannot believe this man, Charlemagne don't want us to believe 40 million people out of work. It's the one out there writing. That makes absolutely no sense to me. And he's telling you the fact that it's obvious it's white people that's knocking the windows and setting the fire. He's just telling you who these white people is, because it's not all white people that's doing it. He's just telling you who it is. And that's not the second, and he's not the first time I heard it being, this is the third time I heard about Antifa. That they're going around, these two women, white women that knocking, that spray painting the window, so it can, and they dressing all black. All black. Just because you got on a black, look like a black suit, you go, diving in the ocean. They got a black suit like that. Those skin diving, those water diving suits. Totally black and everything. All you can see is maybe the eye. But the way they turn, you can't really tell they're white. Until the girl confront them and wouldn't let them get away. And we saw that they were white. And she gonna say, oh, black people told us to do that. Girl, ain't no black person tell you to do no squat like that. All black people tell you to go spray Black Lives Matter on a window just to be blamed. Come on now, you got people out there that are aware and awake and that's exposing this stuff. Exposing for what it is. But anyway, I just thought this was an interesting interview and I thought it was crazy. You over here arguing with this man about white supremacists and what's going on with black people and how they're being treated, and he don't agree, and he just say that his life stuff happened to him too. You don't want to hear about what happened to him, what happened to white people. You want this young man to explain to you, or you want this man to agree with you that all this stuff is happening to you because of white supremacists. And he's just like, but he said he want to talk to them again, but I don't know if that'll happen again. Because if you cannot have a conversation, now one person I think, if he talked to, and it will make sense, because I think because Breakfast Club is the biggest, they are, he actually said the fact that what they came through and they got to this point and all of this and where they're at in their life, they actually took offense to that. I'm like, this man, like, that is not what I meant. As soon as he said it, I said, oh my goodness, that's how I am with my family. I don't care what I say positive to make a point. They take it the wrong way and run straight to hell with it. Like, this man, like, man, don't be putting words in my mouth that I never said. I say that all the time in my family. I said, that don't make no sense. But anyway, I don't know who he would talk to that we could just literally, my thing is, I want to hear what white people got to say about what's going on. Not that I'm going to believe everything they say, but I would like to hear it. Because once I hear it, I'm open-minded to go research it. But if your mind is not open to hearing that these people, these rioters or Antifa, if you don't even want to entertain that thought, but you rather entertain the thought that is 40 million unemployed people because of COVID-19 is the reason, or the riot, or something wrong with you. Seriously. About 40 million unemployed people who can't even feed their families, going out here knocking out windows, burning down stuff, when it's clearly that these are white people. And these people do not look. I don't sense that they're unemployed. I sense they're just out there just taking advantage of the moment. Even with all of that being done, still, black and white coming together to protest this is not a bad thing. As long as you coming together to understand that we need to love each other. We need to love each other. And not just out here to understand. All of us, like he said, all of us, stuff is happening to all of us. Not for the same reason. Yeah, stuff happening to you because of your reality. Stuff happened to me because of my reality. Stuff happened to everybody because of their own specific reality in life. So, this is crazy. And I guess that's it for this video. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you like the information. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.